Greetings. All right, thank you for joining us. All right, on to messages and to the Q&A. All right, blessings. Here we go. Greetings. This is Archangel Michael. Blessings. There is a separation of belief systems, of course, with humanity. Some are choosing the fear direction, and they're not quite realize that it gets them nowhere. It's on a world, many are falling into the fear trap, as you can probably notice that. Many are afraid of running out of goods. Many are just really holding on to that and are not realizing that it is a reptilian manipulation. It's like it works every time. Well, not for everybody, but so many are still falling for it because there's always a fear energy on the earth of just the world is collapsing and dystopian and all of that. And they can keep playing that card until humanity wakes up from it. So there's a lot of humans waking up from it, but not enough. So it keeps replaying itself over and over again. So it is yes, as many things that needs to be healed here, especially energy between relationships haven't been quite healed. Of course, that's a deep learning energy, but that one's, you can say, more complicated. But the fear mongering worldwide, that can come to an end. But it's once again up to the Earth Collective. It's like one generation learns from it, but then the younger generation falls for it. So it's always this, even the older generation can start getting scared again. So in reverse that, the Earth's energy will heighten. So it's up to the individual, as you know. But it's up to the individual. You can only say so much. Some just don't listen, as you can tell. And they can be afraid for the next several lifetimes because they're so used to it until they can come out of that spell. So send your energies. And this is something that can be healed worldwide. There's many things, of course, like a world meditation, you can say. So blessings to you. Greetings to you. I am Merlin. The dragon energies, the wizard or magic in general is very intertwined into dragon mythology. Much as wizards get their energy or their knowledge from dragons is still a mystery, at least in the physical sense. In a Garthian energy, it is not fully understood how powerful a dragon energy truly is. You wonder why the world is still together. You can thank the dragon consciousness for keeping the earth alive. So no matter what happens, and some of you have been brought here by dragon consciousness, asked to come here to fight for humanity. Of course, that's not always seen that way, but eventually that will come more clear. Yes, hear the fear mongering. That is one of many things that the earth needs to move away from. Then Garthia will open up more. That's opening up now, but so many still are hesitant to understand it. But those of you that are awakened to Garthian energies, the fairies, the elf vibrations, the inner elf, the inner fairy will come more through, and then you'll eventually see it in your reality. See them as it's needed. Because you are going through some, yes, there's elf manipulation here. They are similar to magicians. They, yes, control society. It's not just reptilian beings. There are Garthian beings that know how human consciousness thinks. It's for you to see that. And by that, seeing is just, yes, getting yourself to the highest level that you can. You're just healing through the emotions, getting to your highest level. Then you can see more. Things will just come to you. Is that a reptilian being manipulating reality, or is that an elf being manipulating reality? And so forth. Or a dwarf, or whoever it might be. A lot of nature's energy comes from Agartha. Just your weather is from Agartha, actually. It's just in a good way, of course. Greetings to you. We are the Yahyel. Greetings. It has been some time since our connection here. It has been a very long time. My name is Sion. The Yahyel energies, yes, we are very similar to your collective. We are still grandkids to your world. We have many similarities as for police, fire trucks. We're still learning through you. We have a small, there are many worlds that have like miniature versions of what you have here. So we can know what it is to be human in your way. Of course, we are very much into your space, into ships, and we are around many places. Mount Shasta is one of them. And we're not normally seen here. We can't appear here physically because we very ingrained into your DNA, as many feel that we are part of contact. There will be a time, yes, when we will be seen more clearly. Sightings, just as us individuals, when the time is right, of course. So we're also here to assist you with your questions whenever you are ready. Blessings to you.
Oh, blessings, greetings, Sion. Thank you for coming in. It's been a while, but I do remember like the questions I asked you, so you definitely left an impression. Thank you again for coming in.
Yes, blessings.
Blessings. Up first this evening we have Daria.
Well, hello there, cheeky Yahyel.
Greetings.
Greetings. So, what kind of message do you have for me? As because just tap into my energy field and just do your magic.
Well, yes, you bring in was the energy of exercise, as you know, staying fit. You can say that's part of the warrior side of you. There's others similar to you also too. It's like why the gym is made for warriors that need to be
Yeah,
physically fit. uh,
yeah.
yeah. So it will just for your energy level. You don't have to walk around with a sword or anything like that. It's just the vibration that you're putting out. So it's for those that are just in tune, that's just their mission here. So, um, and yeah, it's a primitive way of doing things. Obviously, there's other ways of working out and all that, or bring in, yes, dragon beings or whoever it is to be seen here. But that's one step, being healthier, to for humanity to see a bit more clearly. It's like your energy alone cuts through this maze, as you probably know. Even if you're not aware of it, it cuts through a lot of the out of focus. If this world is completely out of focus, everyone will be out of shape and just shut down. That's what they want. At least the beings that are controlling society, as you know.
Yeah.
So
They control it with their daddy body.
yeah, they want to shut down the body. They want everyone to just lose connection to themselves, their spirit guides, and everything, as you know.
Yeah. So my second question is, I live in a city which I feel is kind of boring, and there was a incident that happened tonight with a man that shot 5 people with bow and arrow. I feel like people here are connected to it again emotionally. I want to cry about it for like 6 months, and they need new episodes like every other time to just keep the low energy here. I just
Mhm.
don't understand the incident. Do you have any input on what's happening from your
Well,
perspective, of course?
yes, it is. Like I believe there was a shooting there at one time, wasn't there? A long
Yeah.
time ago. But yeah, it's because humanity sometimes it's done. I know it sounds strange to say like it's done in a positive way, but it's there to wake up society. Yeah, as you're saying, it's asleep. It's literally connected to the lower astral, as you can tell. It's just in a zombie state. And so when you have someone with a bow and arrow, you just trying to shift the energies a little bit. He's losing it, is what we see.
Yeah.
So like
It's like
anybody
a
else. Yeah.
evil Cupido in the streets,
Yeah,
which,
exactly. Yes. It's like a little devil basically.
well, well, thank you for your time and bless. Have a cool time
Yes.
with this group.
Blessings to you. Blessings.
Hey, blessings. Thank you. Up next, we've got Michael.
Greetings, Sion.
Greetings to you.
Today I had a very intense psychic attack, and I really don't want to go all into the bad details, but hopefully you can read between the lines. But so it pretty much ended up as a battle between who was protecting me and whoever was manipulating me.
Mm.
And I haven't had a psychic attack this strong, and usually I tough through them, but today was. I mean, it was extremely bad. It could have went, but
Mm.
if you could tell me what was the dark was, who was manipulating me, and like who was battling for me to help me, because I mean I was praying. I was.
Well, yes.
Go
Well,
ahead.
yes, it had to do with your cats that you got actually. So, because you're looking to be protected. So the beings that are controlling, the beings that are there want your vibration low with alcoholism, demonic beings. They want to just keep you shut down. So the cats there, because there's two of them there now. It's we're heightening the vibration, not as low as it used to be. So yeah, they're trying to pull you down while your angels are keeping you up. So, and the demonic beings see their future as getting higher in vibration, and obviously don't want that. So, yeah. So just take it
Okay.
easy the best you can.
Okay, that sounds positive. And my second question is, um, of course, my ex-wife has kept my daughter away from me for a very long time, and I'm not going to go into it, but she got a phone, and don't get me wrong, I am extremely happy because now she's 11. I could talk to her on the phone. Of course, she don't live in the same state, but I just in my and I just what has manifest this, because I know my ex-wife does everything to keep her away from me.
Well, that shows us that she's becoming more lenient. She's not happy with herself and what we're seeing. So giving the kid a phone connects with you, which also connects your ex-wife with you also. So we do see your ex-wife trying to mend your connection too. Maybe not now, but in the future. She's trying. She doesn't know how to do it, but she wants to fix, your disconnect you have between each other. So she's trying. She's just as lost, almost as lost as you are sometimes. So yeah, because the divorce is like a hit from her, it seems, an attack from onto you, as you probably know.
Yes.
Because that's a vibration. So I feel like she's trying to fix that. So
Well, that's positive. That's good. Well,
yes.
Thank you so much. Blessings.
Yes, blessings.
Sion.
Blessings.
Yeah, thank you. Blessings. Up next, we've got Karam.
Hi, thanks for speaking with us.
Yes, greetings to you. Blessings.
Thank you so much. I already feel activation before we even start. Perspective on now that I'm going more through the discomfort of doing the things that when you listen. It comes to following the path I'm putting myself with my high self. I feel like I'm more in line with the path that things have started to manifest further a bit more. Can you comment on your perspective?
Oh yes, we couldn't hear some of it was distorted when you were talking. It was better at the end.
Sorry about that. Could you comment on the state that I'm able to manifest more now that I'm more in line with my high self? Could you comment on that?
Well, yeah, you're feeling better with yourself. You're feeling that you can accomplish. You feel more worthy of yourself, and it's little by little. There is some in your past black magic that you're healing. It seems like you went through a lot of, and that's not something you just walk out of. There's like contracts connected to it, but you are healing yourself through it. It seems. So yeah, just little by little manifestations will occur. Yes, instant ones actually, from what I can say. Maybe not too instant, but instant though.
Yeah, very fast. Like it's starting to see through the illusion a bit.
Yeah, it shows how powerful you are. I believe a lot of that's what you're going through. It just kind of slow you down a little bit, so you don't get too powerful. Because you know how to manage your abilities. Let's put it that way.
All right, perfect. Right, I'm learning to manage them. Thank you for that. The other question is, would you have any message from Saint Germain for me?
Well, he's saying that you have the ability to use the power of manifestation correctly. You're very, very Babylonian. Your origins, very powerful Babylonian mystic, and use your powers for right. But when you got angry with others, then you use it for wrong. They also show magic carpets and like the mythology you've seen in the past, Arabian Nights, that you're very connected to with Egypt. Arabian Nights, it seems like you were actually lived that in your past.
I'm sorry. Do you think the Saint Germain think I'm doing a good job right now, or?
Yes, you're just going slowly with everything. Yeah. Oh, this is good. Especially Arabian Nights being brought up is rare. So that's good.
Thank you so much for that, and blessings to your collective.
Yes, blessings.
Okay, very cool. Thank you. Up next, we've got Liz. Liz, you there? She must have left the room. Hopefully she makes it back. So we'll move on to Dragon.
Hello.
Yes. Greetings to you.
I was being totally ADD again. What beings are you?
The Yahyel.
Hi, Yahyel. All right, cool. So my first question is, I saw 555, And of course, because I'm in a human incarnation, and humans are biased toward energy is biased towards thinking negative of any change. The first thought that came to my mind was like, oh God, what now? Because 555 is the in numerology, it's the angel or master number for a lot of change coming. And I typically get it every so often, and then change comes. So, but then I'm like, why am I automatically thinking bad about it? Change could be positive. Anyway, I was wondering if you have any messages related to the 555 in this instance.
Probably, well, something to do with the 555 in your past. It didn't exactly go to plan. It seemed like it kind of derailed you a little bit, at least vibrationally. And at this time, you're at an energy level where you feel more comfortable and you don't want too much of a change. Change is okay, but not too much change. Change that is, usable, that you can adjust to. It seems like the past is very different, just from what we see. But
Yeah, I guess that could go along with the timeline that was kind of stolen from me some years ago.
But it also seems like it went back to like teenage years, which you might not remember.
I'll think about that.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, we got derailed in teenage years. 555 was there, apparently.
Interesting. Well, yeah, that could be pretty esoteric then, in that case.
Yes.
Okay. All right, so my next question, are there any messages for me from the Yahyel collective?
There's certain agendas that you are assisting to bring in. Math and science equations that are from the future that have not been revealed. And also a lot to do with DNA, to heal the DNA, like cures of diseases. But that is much in the future. The Earth is rejecting a lot of it currently. It's more of like a utopian energy for the Earth. When the Earth is ready for it. But some of it's coming in, but it's very small. But it's part of the Earth's higher density level. It's basically a higher dimensional knowledge of science, you could say. Quantum physics it's connected to. What we see. So
makes sense. Yeah, the Earth is kind of like in this state where you're like, where if someone were standing on the edge of the pool and they wanted to jump in and swim with everyone, and they're afraid to, but they really want to jump in.
Yes.
They maybe need a little bit of a nudge at this point.
Well, yeah, it's just the mentality of the scientists. It's still very similar to religion. It's very old fashioned. So
yeah,
some are new. The newer thinking scientists are seen as renegades and not really taking it seriously sometimes.
Yeah, I mean that kind of makes sense with the history of science. It was created sort of to combat the superstition of religion.
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of went to the extreme in the other direction.
Yes, it did. And
they need to find a middle ground.
It's similar to religion, as you know. It has its own religious problems, as you know.
Yep, and it's not it's socially driven versus being objective. A lot of the direction of research is based on people's own opinions of things.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you. Much love.
Blessings.
Blessings. Thank you. Up next, we've got Tristan.
Greetings, Yahyel.
Greetings to you.
We were talking about who you guys were, and I wanted to ask you to, if you could talk a bit about more who you are.
Yes, we are similar. We came from your society. We're actually a mixture of other alien races, but to mimic much of your mannerisms. So yes, some of us have like a real small jaw, chin, very small chin. Our faces are kind of childlike somewhat. We have matured since then, but some of us still like little babies. But we have pots and pans and things like you do. A lot of alien beings don't bother with these things anymore, especially in the fourth dimension. But we are still, you are our grandparents, so we are like still youngsters trying to figure out your world. Like even have like a crossing guard or something like that, and a school bus in the fourth dimension. We have those
Wow.
things. A lot of your worlds have just dismissed all that.
Do you
So-
keep them? Do you keep them to help you, or do you keep them out of respect for us? Or
Yeah, we're learning from you. We're learning the basics, not forgiving. Now there are more advanced Yahyel worlds that don't even bother with any of this stuff, but they do remember the roots. It's like more of an advanced Earth, you can say. But there's many of us, so we're scattered all across the universe, or the galaxy, you can say, but the universe actually.
oh wow,
So we just take a lot of the thing. We take the human element and we share it. And like Palladian beings are so different. They don't have. I mean, they're human, but they don't do a lot of stuff that you do. They don't have to shave. Some do, but usually they don't.
so you help explain us to other aliens then as well.
And sort of many don't want to listen to us, but yeah.
Aw.
Well, we have our own problems too. Sometimes we have similar problems to your world, so we have to get out of our own mischief. So we have that too. So,
well, welcome to the club.
but much of our worlds are normally in the fourth dimension. Some can be in the third dimension.
Okay. Cool. Thank you so much.
Yes. It's
and no, that's good. That's good. And the second question would be if you could say anything about any messages to me.
You're here to clear out bully energies, backstabber energies. You hear others to focus on themselves. Of course, you're doing a lot of focusing on yourself, but you're usually your energy field has the ability to get people to focus on them. Like they're talking about that person, they're not focusing on them. Your energy alone can help with that. I believe you're a roommate that's there. You're helping him focus on him. That's not. Yeah, that's a hard one.
Oh yes.
That's your patient there, but it seems like it is working. But yeah, when you go, it's like your patient, you could say in some form.
Yes, yes.
But you are giving back much to yourself. You're bringing more higher fortune to yourself, but as you understand more of your abilities. There are lower dimensional beings that you do talk to, but you see them as friends. You don't see them as, they're like their neck neighbors. You don't want to be discriminated against anyone. You're definitely against discrimination, no matter who they are. So.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Blessings.
Okay, very cool. Thank you for that. Up next, I've got Blue's questions. Her first question. She says, "Hello, Yahyel. Thank you for being here. Has anyone from your race ever visited me before? If yes, for what purpose?"
Yes, several times. We get the energy in your junior year. What it has to do with athletics, staying in shape. We played a big role in that. We also have a lot of dragon energies, basically connect. Remember your dragon fire you're capable of. And yes, human trafficking. You connect to our realm to see that. You don't see it often, but it's for you to focus on it because you know it's here. Yes, it is in another dimension. And sometimes it disappears too. So you do connect to our collective for that reason. A lot of times they say it's hidden because it can be a little bit much, but it is. Yeah, it's like a whole nother realm on your world. Similar to our Gartha, but it's more of a human trafficking reality. It looks like Earth. It looks very much, but it's just you see it more trafficking energy. And sometimes it blends into meaning that people actually see it physically. But then it disappears. Blessings.
Okay, interesting. Her second question. Any messages from the Yahyel for me? Thank you.
You're clearing much of your heart chakra. We do see as a broken heart energy in your past that you're trying to heal. not just in this lifetime, but other lifetimes, kind of repeating itself. It's like the same person. It's caused you difficulty in your past, causing difficulty with you now. It's someone that kind of just disappears. He disappears from your life. He's kind of like a knight in shining armor, and he brings you a lot of knowledge, but then he just disappears. He's done this several times, actually, for like 3 lifetimes. It's someone not there to torture you, but it's kind of like a lost soul. And yes, I've been spending a lot of time trying to synchronize them back, and every time I do it, things just not, because you have to work with his free will, and it's very difficult to do so. So it's not clear where that's going, because he's very much pulled into another realm of thinking. Well, there is an elite energy there, Illuminati energy, cult trying to keep him away from you. Looking to Agartha, you possibly might see some resolution to it, meaning that like the warrior side of you possibly can see more. It's complicated, as you know. So it does keep you here incarnating, not to imprison you, but to solve the problem. Blessings.
Okay, blessings. Thank you. Up next, we've got Silverclaw.
Hello, friends.
Yes, greetings.
Greetings. So my first question, how many hours of studying a day do you recommend so that I can pass my state license exam for massage therapy?
It depends on 1 or 2 hours or 3 to max. 1 or 2 hours. Maybe just 1 hour would be enough, but sometimes it needs to.
Okay, so since this is like kind of like a big deal, like I've spent like a lot of money and months on this massage thing. So like passing the final, like getting my license is like important, you know. So I wanna, for my next question, I basically want to know how difficult is this exam, because 1 hour a day seems sort of like I could really pull it off, you know what I mean? So it kind of seems like it's easy.
Well, I don't think it's easy, because then when you get into the test, you don't remember anything. Well, it's kind of like owning it. It's like you absorb the information and you kind of replicate it to yourself. Like you say, oh, you do this, you do that, without the book, so you remember things. If that makes sense.
Yes, I think so. Just basically cast a wide net on all the subjects and just kind of play through.
It's like closing the book. You can have the book, read it, or bring it into you, and then you close it, and you just do it. It's kind of like being a ballerina, you can say. You just get on your tippy, your toes, and dance around. It's kind of like that. To take the knowledge that you have and, how's it look in your mind? Like if you're massaging someone, what would you do? All the techniques, without having the book in front of you. Makes sense.
Yes, I will very much hear this again and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah, thank you so much, guys.
Yes. Blessings.
Blessings.
Okay, thank you for that. Up next, we've got Ava.
Hi. Can I get a message from my spaceman?
Is that what it's called, Spaceman?
The Godzilla from Orion that I'm dating. I call him Jax.
Jax.
Yeah.
And he's not physical, correct?
I think he is.
And you met this person, or what are we connected to exactly?
He's from Orion, a reptilian.
Okay, one moment. He does. Well, he says he comes to you. Well, he does come to you during the day, but also at night. He's like he comforts your energy, helps you sleep at night. That makes sense. He does keep lower dimensional beings away from you. He does connect you to the Akashic record. Well, he's helping you, yes, remembering Orion. The Orion War is helping you understand your role as Orion. He does show you as an ambassador at one time. And he said that was where you felt like you're really connected to life itself, meaning that you felt like you were making a very positive impact. It was still there's a lot of pressure that it shows, and you had a lot of decisions to make. So here you're just healing through the process because this world is under Orion rule in some form, as you probably know. So you're bringing your knowledge here to unlock the planet, basically.
Okay, cool. Anything else from you guys?
Moment. Yes, you're here to reset timelines for a more positive timeline frequency, but you're also giving a lot back to yourself. Because sometimes you feel like you get to live a life or live like you wanted to, so you're bringing that energy to you more and more. So you're just bringing more of a higher frequency level around you many times. So just concentrate on good things coming into your life. Things that you want and just happiness. Yeah, it's time for you to be happier here. So blessings.
Thank you very much. Bye.
That's very true. Thank you for that. Up next, we've got Steve.
Hello, Sion.
Yes, greetings to you.
Greetings to you. How are you doing?
Doing well.
Sweet, sweet. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Much love.
Mm-hmm.
If you can connect with my energies and maybe with if I have any connections with the Yahyel, maybe with the Phoenix Lights, just if I just love to know more if I have connect with y'all in any past. Thank you.
Yes, we've helped heal a lot of the draconian energies here. We'll help other alien beings understand their significance, not to wipe them out. Some alien beings just want to just rid the world of reptilians or the universe for that matter. So we were there to stop that. Yes, this world's under draconian rule, but they show you as a prince, not necessarily the draconians, but like an elf prince protecting the earth. It's like it's like you're working for humanity to understand what's here, as you probably know, to better understand it. And yes, you'll be connected to the earth for future lifetimes. Doesn't mean you have to incarnate all the time, but basically for the earth to finally get at what's happening here, you're going to be part of this process until humanity finally figures it out. So that's
Sweet, sweet, awesome. Thank you so much. Second question is if you could connect with Agartha or just leave it open, maybe any information, any messages from them. Thank you.
Well, you have a lot of Hathor energy. Hathor frequency is just you're going to the frequency that is necessary for that day, that moment when you connect to their energies and do a galactic language. It's there to yes, you're a galactic being, shifting the vibrations as you sing, or whatever word you want to use that. But you are connected to. You do it at a certain time, a certain day, for certain reasons, and people don't have to understand it. Just connected to the vibration of it. It's just showing that something new is on its way. So when you do that, you're also opening like a gateway for more changes to occur. On the earth. So blessings.
Thank you so much. Blessings.
All right, very cool. Thank you. Up next, we've got Galia.
Hello.
Yes, greetings.
Greetings. I'd like to ask, usually I would ask something maybe less tied into 3D, but I would like to ask if you could tune in if there's a message from, I don't know if this will be considered one or two questions, but both from my mother and from my father, but from their higher self, like maybe something that they feel like they cannot tell me in 3D, but their higher self would want me to know at this time.
Oh, I mean that their health is doing well from what we see. They do have some longevity. They're not here to. They are looking for certain words from you when their time is ready for them to leave the earth, when it's not ready to leave. So they do interlock with your energy. They are warning from you not to fight among each other so much. At least there's something there. It might not always be seen, but you're helping them get along with each other. And you might not always be aware of that. I believe you also keep them together. And they're not aware of that either.
Well, they're not together in the 3D. My dad's in. I have a really good relationship with my mother, but with my father, he's kind of he's stuck right now. He's kind of in the dark.
Well, energy-wise, it's like they're still holding on to each other. It seems.
Mm-hmm.
Physically wise, if it's on the physical level, it feels like she couldn't take it anymore.
Yeah.
But on an energy level, they seem to be quite strong. I guess that's the only part of him she can handle. So she's still holding on to him pretty strongly. She's keeping him here until he learns his lessons here.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel sometimes like he's more like our kid, my father or something, or my brother, than really a father energy to me. But
he lost confidence in himself.
Yeah. And he never, like, I'm never able to hear from him like, oh, he's proud of me. He's so insecure that he projects that sometimes. So sometimes I feel like I wonder if his higher self feels like the same way, or if he's actually like sees what I'm doing and who I am.
Well, his higher self sees it, yes, but the human self has been reptilian manipulated more than anything.
Yeah.
They shut down everything, chakras, everything. So it's most likely, you're going to be assisting him in the future. He's not, wherever they're going to take him. So they're going to take him somewhere from what they show.
Yeah.
So when he crosses over, you find him on a reptilian planet, don't be surprised.
Well, I'm not coming in physical there. I'll be a spirit guide.
It doesn't feel like you're not going to let him go, though, from what I can see. So you'll find some way to break him free.
Yeah. I do love him. I see his good side.
It's just insecurities. There's some manipulation that happened to him in his childhood that it's haunting him, from what I can see.
Yeah, he's an interesting character. Really talented musician, hoarder, lives in Poland. Just such a character, but lots of talents, builds instruments, writes poetry, but then politics, and And my mother and I were just we're so close and kind of on the same page. She's here with me, and sometimes I just feel like, is there some, because all we do is talk in the physical, but is there something that her like higher soul self feels like she would want me to know?
Well, I mean, you treat her like a daughter. So she's kind of gone that way too, getting younger a little bit. So she went into daughter mode to learn from you. So her ego is being healed currently, but her heart is broken because of her husband. So you're keeping them together. It seems, like I said, you really are keeping them together, at least on a spiritual level.
Okay. Was that considered 2 questions? I'm not sure. The second one, I just maybe something from the funny pocket, as Daria's words would say, maybe something short.
There's energies of Pluto. There's a reality where there's a bunch of dogs there. There's like canine people. It's like another dimension somewhere. Seems like you go there often for humor's sake. Some of them are just trying to impress people. It's kind of like a dimension where beings go for entertainment. So not many people know it's there, or beings always there. It's like in the astral realm, but anyway, it's there for a comedic reason.
Well, I've got 3 dogs next to me, so sounds good. All right. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Blessings.
Okay, thank you. Up next, we've got Christie.
Greetings.
Yes, greetings.
So I wanted to ask about my dream that I had last night. I was visiting, it's like a white room, and I was in the center, and I was connected to many of the mantis elders, like I think they were all different. They wasn't like a whole collective of one. You know, there was like all different. So I just wonder what the meeting was about, because that's just all I remember was the image.
Well, Mantis energies are going to get stronger here. They're not going to. They are part of the electric car movement that's happening here. I believe they're just here to help it be more of a healthier experience for people. And other technologies that are they're part of more the positive green technologies coming in. I mean, that's a way they can work behind the scenes. And they are part of genetic engineering. They are trying to stop some of these, cures for viruses. They're trying to clear that agenda the best they can, and not get very far with it, but they're trying to. So the world doesn't become a dystopian reality.
So that was what the dream was that's why I was meeting with them.
Yeah, it's a secret meeting, basically. Yeah, I mean that's probably not the whole detail, but that's close enough.
It was things to come for the future and all that, like all the things that they're working on to help humanity and all of that.
Yes. There's a lot of things they're not going to go into. There's cloning, there's all kinds of shadow government stuff, and so forth.
All the things that I'm interested in, really, probably that play a role in a lot of it.
Yes.
Okay. And so my second question is, the other day when we had tornadoes here in Oklahoma, or yesterday, I was doing energy work, like breaking it apart, and everybody was saying, "Oh, tornadoes coming," and then I don't even worry because I just imagine like I'm an airbender, you know. And so, can you tell me more about my airbender aspect?
Well, yes, you talk to the tornado, and obviously you ask it not to come towards you, but also to heal its energy. You feel like you have a conversation with it. You might not be fully aware of it because it is getting kind of intense. And there is some government manipulation going on there. It does government manipulation there to intensify it sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And you do your best to heal it, but I don't believe anything's going to come your way from what I can pick up on.
Yeah, because I can always just even, like when I'm jumping on my trampoline doing exercises and stuff, then I always imagine like I'm moving and it's like a tornado swirling around me, and I can just sit in the middle, and it's really peaceful feeling for me.
Yes.
But it's swirling really fast, like the fast energy.
Yes. But yes, you are. Well, yeah, it's like you turn your energy into a tornado also, as you were saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And you shift the vibrations away from you and others. Of course, you're there to protect children. That's one of the reasons why you're there.
Oh, the cats here at my mom and dad's, they were assisting me too. Her 3 cats, they was assisting me.
Yes.
Oh
yeah,
so
definitely.
funny.
Well, they bring a lot of laughter in it seems.
Yeah. I was talking to the tornado, and then they was meowing too.
Yeah. They know what you were doing. So.
Thank you.
Okay, blessings. Thank you. Up next, we've got Yuli.
Greetings, Yahyel. I was wondering, one day I had this reading, unexpected reading, and I asked about my inner child. And in the reading, the person told me that I had a draconian mother. This kind of reading was kind of like an art. It was kind of drawings. And in the drawings, I can see a broken heart, and I can see like a lot of kind of alien beings. So this left me with a lot of wonder, you know. And I don't know if you have any if you can see anything relating to that experience I had.
Well, yeah, it's there to show you. Well, it's done by drawings on a purpose to give you a visual of what you're connected to, what you weren't expecting to see.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, not to be afraid of it, but just to slowly explore it. There's nothing to be afraid of, though.
Oh no, I'm not afraid, because I actually, like, in my in my process of growing and expanding, I learned to face my darkness, and I also learned from my light. And between the dark and the light, I feel like I'm becoming this kind of like hot, a pink hot color,
Yes.
hot pink color. And but I was just wondering, because it was. I always feel this connection with aliens, and I can kind of see them sometimes.
Yes.
But yeah, that was one of the things that I was
Well,
wondering, what do this mean, because I did a lot of like thinking and meditating about it, and I am at peace with that, but I was just wondering if there's any insight about that.
well, they wanted to be seen as an image to you, so to let you know who they are more clearly.
Mhm.
So they didn't just want to tell you; they want you to see it.
Okay.
So they ingrained it more into your process.
Yeah, okay, good. Thank you so much for that. My second question, I'm an artist too, and last night I was painting. And in one of my paintings, I was doing this intuitive art. And one of these, in my painting, I see this dragon. It's a purple dragon. One day, I also saw him, and he kind of like put his hand on top of mine, and I only saw the side of his body, and it was kind of purple with shiny colors, and it was beautiful. So it seems like, yeah, like you say, he wants me to see him or know that he's there, but I also wondering about this situation with the dragon.
Well, the dragon seems like it plays jokes on you at times, uh, for just to heighten your vibration, kind of like get from it kind of kicking you around to know your power. There's also
Uh-huh.
there's also a crystal ball that you're connected to, well, it shows a golden one, but it's kind of bluish gold that you're connected to. So it's just, yes, letting yourself out of your comfort zone, like letting yourself, the inner dragon, to come out for you to turn into a dragon, you could say, of the higher source.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, I understand. Yeah, because like
oh,
I experience a lot of anxiety and and depression and things like that, and I feel that I'm getting into a point where it's this fire coming out of me, like I'm I'm kind of changing my programming and my how you say, and I'm kind of letting go of the fear, that was controlling me for a long time. So yeah, I can see that. Why is that happening? So
uh,
thank you.
with also the dragon with the blue flame, like it's kind of like a purple dragon with a
Hmm.
bluish type flame.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you.
Yes, blessings.
Mhm.
Okay, blessings. Thank you. Up next, we've got Cymetics.
Greetings, Sion. My name is Seifel. Nice to meet you.
Yes, greetings to you. Yes.
My first question was, I wanted to know if my wolf guides had any messages for me.
Yes, they're much part of your physique. Basically, you are a wolf being, as you know, so you can travel fast. Doesn't mean that you're traveling fast physically, but so your energy moves quickly. So you are generating your future. Your future might it's going to take some time what you're trying to manifest. It seems like there's a lot of inner work that you're working on now, like releasing old belief systems of, I get the energy of I can't do this. You had come healed a lot, but it's still something that there you need to, a block you have to let go of, for things to start to activate.
Awesome.
That makes sense.
Thank you. And my second question is, I want to know. I got a thing from Ivan, and I asked about my guides, and he said my most powerful one. Her name was Natalia Rosemarie, and I wanted to know if she had any messages for me.
Yeah, she's there for you. She's like a fairy being. She's there to help you with she has fairy energy, let's put it that way. There to help you with your manifestation, good luck. Yes, know your inner power. Yes, you're normally used to being a non-physical being, but you also been a Native American in your past. Usually it's the Indian races, similar to an Indian race that you usually connect, uh, we can't pronounce it. Aborigines. We can't pronounce that. But yeah, just you've been part of a lot of different types of tribes. Let's put it that way. It's probably a better word for it. And you're bringing that, you're taking that knowledge and you're modernizing it. As you probably feel that, at least on a spiritual level. So you're here to heal the modern world and bring in some of that more simplistic energy back through. More higher astral. You can connect to very higher dimensions and higher astral. You probably feel some of that.
Thank you so much.
Yes, blessings.
Blessings.
Okay, thank you. Up next, we've got Brian.
Greetings, Sion.
Yes, greetings to you.
So I had a strange dream a few days ago in which I found a hard drive with a physical some type of physical document that was alongside it. And it had a lot of detailed information about the KGB and like images of members that presumably worked for them. Could you tell me what this dream was about or why I saw this?
Well, yeah, because you're part of them in one lifetime, yes.
Ah, interesting. I had a feeling that it had to do with past life stuff, but I
Yes.
wasn't 100%.
Well, it's part of you is like, do I really want to look at this? Seemed like it was connected to the Cold War.
Okay.
And
That's
you
funny.
were deep into it, yes.
Yeah, I'm still kind of deep into it, so
Yeah.
that's fitting.
So the more you research it, the more you'll heal from it. You can
Okay.
watch a documentary or something like that.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. For my second question, any messages for me from your collective?
Well, this shows that you are cracking open your aura to know more. Yes, get more real with yourself. Not that you haven't been in the past, but really going, it's like how connected you are to this world. And the past, yes, like a movie will start to reveal itself. There's also a relationship. I feel like a female relationship you had as a KGB officer that was, I don't believe she knew what you were. And you're there to heal that frequency now. If you ever reconnect to her now, here is it's possible, but she didn't really know who you were. And
Okay.
it's kind of still with you.
Okay, interesting.
I believe that's one of the reasons why I never showed up, because it's kind of rough there, it seems.
Okay, so I need to dig a bit deeper into that.
Yeah, just what you feel on this. Yeah, you go by what you feel on the surface, because it can get kind of emotional.
Okay,
So
interesting. Thank you very much.
blessings.
Blessings.
Okay, thank you. Up next, we've got James.
Hello.
Yes, greetings to you.
I was wondering why I'm shivering a lot in the past few months. Is that just a virus or I couldn't or something?
That you have, I don't see you have a virus, but it feels like you feel the energies of other people. You're feeling a little bit, well, you're feeling this, what people are going through. That's part of your empathic ability. You're just picking up on the energies of others. I believe a lot of it's coming from astral. That's what I see. So it will pass from what we see.
I see. Yeah, it does seem like an energetic cause. So you tell me more about if I have any connections to the state of Connecticut or just any messages?
Connecticut, yes. One moment. Well, yeah, because as you know, there's a lot of corruption there. But you do have like I believe a previous lifetime there when it was very primitive, you saw a lot of secret society energies there, where secret societies kind of made that their home. Was one of them. Were you involved with the society? It's not showing that, but you're aware of what they're doing there. Which there's a lot of Masonic energies, basically like kind of like a hideout. Was one of them, and that's connected to Massachusetts also. So Massachusetts is really the main hub of the manipulation, but a lot of it goes to Connecticut. But as your alien aspect is keeping an eye on it too, because a lot of the Connecticut energies is running society in secret, of course. With a lot of elites are there, so yeah. So just let that just let it, whatever needs to come through to you, let it come through as you're already doing. So that's
you.
Hey, blessings. Thank you. Up next, we've got April.
Greetings.
Yes, greetings.
Thank you so much for being here. I wanted to ask about a dream I had just last night. I just remember me and my son were standing like ankle deep in water somewhere, and we looked up and there was a ship coming, like a light ship, and it took us up into the ship, and we were greeted by two human-looking beings, but they told us right away that that wasn't their real appearance. They were just looking like that because they didn't want to scare us. And I said, all right, well, I think I can handle it. Will you show me? And they showed me. And I just remember not being scared. And then I just remember flying, in the ship with them. But I remember, I don't know who they were.
Well, the water was there to protect you. I believe those are reptilian beings.
Mm-hmm.
But they were friendly, though.
They weren't? Or they were?
They are.
Oh,
Yeah, you will not be on the ship.
Yeah, I did not feel any intimidation or fear at all.
Yeah, it's just a little bit much. You remember something like that.
Yeah,
I mean, you're ready for it, but still, they felt it was a little bit much.
Yeah, well, one's already shown himself to me, like in person, sleeping. So maybe that's why I wasn't scared. I don't know, but I'm not sure what they wanted.
Well, it's just that, yeah, you're a guardian of the earth. You're one of them. And just showing that the reptilian agenda, I mean, just like the Greys, they've been seen as the negative ones here.
Right.
And it's been hijacked, just like any race of human seen as the bad, not going into details of that. So same thing happened. So it's difficult for the positive reptilians to do. I mean, they can do a lot here. It's just when they connect to humans instantly are afraid of them.
Yeah.
So they're learning how to cloak themselves, basically.
Okay.
So that's why they. So basically, they're just showing you how they interact with other people in their dream state. Look at that.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Interesting. All right, and I guess just any messages for me on where I'm at spiritually right now.
Well, it does seem like you're taking it easy with it. I mean, so not going too far. You have a lot of Orion connections.
Okay.
And that can get kind of deep. Anything you're feeling from Orion, it can be positive, negative, but it's just a lot of layers to it. It comes back to the foundation, what's happening here. So you left your energy, you say, kind of open to the alien connection. You didn't allow a block to be there. So of course you go through all what comes with it.
Yeah.
You got used to that.
Yeah.
I think that's why you're connected to some of the psychedelic drugs and things like that.
Yeah. I work with plant medicines.
Yeah, just to keep yourself stable.
Yeah, it does.
But yeah, you are bringing in a lot. So yes, your Orion connections, I believe you can just connect to it. And,
okay.
You get some kind of download there. So.
All right. Thank you so much. Blessings.
Hey, thank you. Rolling right along. We've got Annie next.
Hi, greetings.
Yes, greetings.
Are there any messages for me from your collective?
I see a lot of horse energies, horse spirit beings. You assisted their collective to be brought here. Through the Arcturians, we also see some Yahyel connections. Well, basically, for humanity to prosper here. You're also very connected to the dragon vibrations here. Well, you say much of your foundation is dragon connected. Do what's right here. Let the humans do whatever they want, but we're going to keep the world steady through all of this. It's like you're opening it up to a bunch of crazy children. So it's like, with no supervision. Look at it that way. So you work with the. I mean, you can be a dragon being, but you don't always take the dragon form. It can be other forms, but you do work with them though.
Ah, okay, that makes sense.
Well, what they show is like the world is like a high school with no teachers anywhere. I mean, they're there, but it's not your normal. Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny how I connect with the kids, and then sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, they're kids. You forget that sometimes.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. And then my second question is, do I have a connection with the Annunaki? I felt a connection with them.
Yes. Anu,
Okay.
the father of Enki, the father figure. There's more to it than that, but yes, we do see a romantic connection to him, a very trusting connection with him. So no matter all of the what they say about him, there is a decency there. At least you connected to it, at least. So, but it's the two of you have a strong connection overall. You've seen the other kids do all their things, and will, but yes, I mean, you can say that brought you into this incarnation process because Annunaki played a big role for incarnations to even exist here. So.
Okay. That's what I thought. I felt like I connected with them like a week or two ago, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, I wonder if I was one of them." Like it really kind of hit me. Like, oh.
Yeah, so that means you're ready for it. Yeah, it could be kind of baby steps to that one. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
Well,
thank you.
it feels like they can show you what they look like or what kind of headdresses they wear, things like that. So.
Okay.
Yeah, just see it from a positive point of view, it would be fine. So.
Did I wear a lot of gold? It seemed like they're wearing a lot of gold.
The headdress.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
And the headdress. Okay. All right. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. That makes sense. Thank you. Blessings.
Okay, thank you. Blessings. Up next, we've got Crystal.
Greetings.
Yes, greetings. Yeah.
Any messages for me?
Just you are connected to magic at this time. You work with the angels, as you know. The alien crossword puzzle. You're trying to figure things out. They do show you like as on a chessboard making your move here. So, but you're very careful on what moves you make. So right now you're winning. You might not always see that, but we see that.
Oh.
But you see your psychic abilities improving greatly.
Oh, great. Thank you.
Yes. Anything else?
Yep. Second question is, I was told that I have a connection with Africa. I wanted to know what that connection is. If so, is it worth going there more to explore the connection?
When you're ready for it, is not Sudan. You look at ancient relics, like I believe there's pyramid energies there, like part of early Sudan, where the early humans are here. So it was very, you can say primitive, but very advanced humans. Basically, humans that can live like for a long time, like 400 years. So yeah, there's civilizations that have been completely forgotten, but you can connect to the vibrations, just what you feel from it. Yeah, you can do like a card reading of just Africa and just whatever comes through. Yeah, just have fun with it. Don't put a lot of thought into it. That's the best way to go about it. Is it was my connections to Africa and just whatever comes out.
So it's not time to visit yet.
You can anytime. You can do it now if you want.
Okay.
You don't have to rush into it, but if you're curious now, you can. Yeah.
Okay, great.
So, yes. Blessings.
Blessings.
Okay, thank you. Up next, we've got Marvin.
Greetings. For my first question, I would like to ask, Is there any messages from Anu to me or wisdom that he could give me or what's been going on with me? If he could give her an answer.
Oh, just a golden crown. It says you're making progress here. You're also part of alien DNA, basically human and alien DNA being mixed together for humans to exist in the form that they are today. So you're like one of the early humans here in this form.
Okay. For my second question, I'm curious about I knew three wives or the wives he had, and where I was reading, it was mentioned about the Black Madonna. Uh, what type of wives did he have? Did he take three different type of race wives or extraterrestrial wives?
Yes, it was three different, well, you can say star system, but one of them was Martian connected. Uh, you're just showing the Martian energy, but it's more the masculine, but he also had a lot of feminine through his own energy and the two other females there. So basically, he did that to understand this reality. So.
Okay, was the black? I'm trying to get an understanding of the Black Madonna. Was that like Eve, or was that an earlier human before Eve?
Earlier, yes. Yeah. But she is connected to Africa, though. Yes. Basically, the DNA of Africa.
Okay, was she like an earlier? Like I'm trying to get the timeline. I'm trying to understand. So was she? Is that the reason why she depicted worldwide? But you know, the one with the two scars on the side of her cheek is that the one that he married that everybody is recognizing with now as the Black Madonna?
Yes, we married the other two also, but yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Tell him thank you and blessings and stuff, and I'm getting the download. All right, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Blessings. Up next, we've got Catalin.
Yes, hello.
Yes.
Shortly, how do you see the economy today? Do you see any interruptions?
It's going to retract a little bit, but it'll regain itself. Just a lot of propaganda to slow itself down. Just a lot of talk. So it will slow, but it will speed up again.
So there's no devaluation of currencies or
Not
whatever.
yet. No, it's more manipulation. They're trying to do that, but we don't feel like they'll be successful.
Okay. Not yet in what does it mean? 1 year, 2 year, 5 years?
We get to go into that. You have to experience it.
Yeah, well, there is a reason I asked this question. That's why.
You say, don't worry.
No, okay, yeah, good. I understand. Perfect. Any, do you see some health issues on my body, like liver? How's the liver?
The liver is doing better. Your mental state is doing better. Your aura is doing better. Everything seems to be improving. I think your lower back, sometimes you feel some tension there. Other than that, yes, you see
heavy
like
metals. Heavy metals.
No, you're clearing a lot of that out. Not about half what was there, or less than half. It's not bad. It's at a reasonable level. What we see.
So I keep doing what I do.
Yes.
I appreciate. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Much love to you.
Blessings.
Okay, thank you. Thank you again, Simon, for coming in. Up last this evening is me. Blessings to you.
Blessings to you.
For my first question, I came across a discussion about MK Ultra and dark ceremonies performed on children. I started noticing that I shared some of the symptoms and addictions mentioned from interacting with that frequency programming. It's a process of releasing those because, as irony, I had an activation at a time when I was immersing myself into those addictions, which, looking back, feels like the activation was a way, in a way, intended to keep me in those vibrations. Can you share more why I feel like this and what are my connections with MK Ultra?
Well, yes, it's, as you know, a delicate energy. It feels like it's a like another version of yourself went through the programs, and you're feeling that energy here. So I believe that other version is here in this reality, is younger. But you're feeling it all. You felt it all when it started to happen. So
I had a real graphic dream. Is that other aspect of me?
it's another
that I saw?
aspect of you. Yeah, because I don't feel like you went. If you went through it, you don't think we'd be having this conversation. I mean, you could say that. What is it? The My Lab energies? Yes, you've been, I believe, part of that. So I believe, yes, you do have that signature. You don't remember it though. Well, you might start remembering now. But
maybe something,
yeah,
something to look into.
Yeah, the My Lab energies. There's a lot of blockages there. I feel like there's 3 blocks to protect you, but when you start breaking through that, yeah, you'll see more of what you've been through.
Now, these are aspects of my higher self that are here currently.
Yes, there are some. Yeah, there is one definitely here. It's younger than you, going through a lot of life stuff that it can be a higher frequency, but it's so programmed, it's stuck here in the 3D, it seems.
Yeah. And not to go into details about it, it was just, one of those dreams that kind of makes you kind of question yourself a little bit, where did that come from and why is that there? So, yeah, that's why I just feel like this MK Ultra is deeper roots. Am I clearing and transmuting those frequencies? Because it felt like the activation was, in a way, me kind of overriding that frequency that was, kind of hitting me. And then now I've kind of hijacked it and made it my own.
Yeah.
Where in a sense, when I get the frequency going, I feel like I'm borderline manipulating others in a sense. And it kind of freaked me out to a point where I had to have like a chat with Prime Creator. It's like, am I using these right? Is this moral? Is this ethical? So I was kind of getting freaked out about it because it came at a weird time for me.
Well, that other aspect is yes, it's manipulating others, it seems. And so you feel like you're doing the same. And yes, it is kind of confusing. But it feels like you are that other side of yourself, but it's more of a third dimensional person, basically. But you blend in a lot of the traits of it. You're growing up, things like that. So.
Yeah, there's a lot to dive in there. Probably not in the public arena.
Yeah, there is MK Ultra done to you directly. We keep seeing another version. We don't see you there. We see another version.
Another version of me.
You got the other version that got to you.
Yeah. Well, I've come a long way. I've gone through many stages. So, there was times where I wasn't even awake at all, and I felt like those times when I was on basically another version of me, but
yes, exactly. Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Okay.
The other version of you. That's what we mean.
Yeah, and I wasn't always like this. I was a lot more mischievous myself,
So yeah, because when we connect to you now, it's like another person. But yes, it is. That's it.
Yeah, that's good. It's showing a sign that I'm transmuting it, releasing it.
Yes.
All right, thank you for that. Yeah, definitely. For my second question, just leave it open. If you or any beings that have been around me recently have any messages for me.
Well, yes, the My Lab and the Secret Space Program energies, we feel like it is a good idea for you to look into. On your own, you don't have to get information from anybody else, but what you are feeling there, and it could be anything. You can look at old testimonies at little things, because you are connected to another reality because the Secret Space Program has manipulated this reality.
Right.
And you can connect to it, and you'll feel some part of you is there. Maybe not a lot, but you can feel it happening. It'll help you understand this reality a little bit more, because they are infiltrating it. Like alien groups are just trying something you see out of science fiction movie.
Yeah, because that's the activation I want to have. I want to see the influences and who's pulling the strings.
So that's the way. Yeah, the secret space in your perspective. Whoever comes to mind could be a reptilian in a hood. That's fine. Whatever comes to mind to you, and just allow that because you're at a point where you can see it now. You could see it before actually, but it wasn't time yet. It seems.
I see it in my mind, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Just let the imagination, let whatever wants to pop in there.
Exactly.
Just run with it.
You might see another aspect of yourself there because, of course, you are connected to it. But you're more of at least what we see, more of a mentor during that time. Like bring insight to calm the war that's going on there.
All right. Yeah. All right. All right. Yeah, I feel that. All right. Well, thank you. Yeah, very much. Much love. Blessings.
All right. Blessings to you all. Send you energies. Much love. Blessings. All right. Good night. Take care.